Alright guys, we're going to continue this journey here. The water comes off from the road there, follows the creek down through here. This part of the road, which we had 4 loads of number 2 stone brought in here 2 years ago, you can see this is holding up really well. And it's a 2/10 of a mile stretch that was a problem area. And so now it is definitely not the problem anymore. So I'm gonna kind of try to show you guys. All right, get back here. So property line, all right, where's my property, and how does that go in through here? What you have, like down in where the creek is here, it all connects there, and part of the property there is over here, part of it is over here, and then the rest on this side is over there. That side over here of the hill from the creek that you're seeing there, that is mine. So basically you have where it comes down the hill all the way down to the creek, and the creek is the boundary line. So that side through there of the hill coming off the property, that is all my side over there. Just kind of wanted to show you that. And then the creek, like I said, it continues down through, and that's the boundary line. So everything on that side of where the creek is my property. All right, so we're going to continue walking down through here. So this section, like I said, again, this section is held up very well. Really pleased because, you know, we put 4 loads into 2/10 of a mile. I think realistically, that's what we're going to have to look to do with different parts of this road, is just lay it in super heavy and, you know, let it compact down from there. So, but we're going to walk up here. As we're walking. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so here was the other thing. I don't know if you guys had saw this with Vietnam and the Philippines have signed a pact. Now, so we're going to talk about the South China Sea for a moment. You have China who's claiming sovereignty over 90% of the South China Sea. There are contested waters, obviously, with Vietnam and also with the Philippines. You know, China is claiming that they own, like I said, 90% of the South China Sea, and these other countries are like, yeah, I don't think so. So, you know, there's issues there. There's been some standoffs, as we know. We have been helping our allies, which is the Philippines, because the Philippines would not be able to defend themselves in that situation. So, as we come around this turn here, a little bit of gravel could be put in this spot right here. Okay, just kind of showing you that. There is a little pothole here. That'd be easy enough to, like these 2 spots right here. Just need a little bit more gravel. Now this section right here, folks, if you remember from a few years ago, a lot of water comes down through this whole section. So this was a sloppy mess, really sloppy mess. So with the gravel that's in here now, it's definitely much better. It could probably use another little bit of a layer in through this section. Okay, and there's the spring box there. Again, a couple little potholes here that could be addressed. And a lot of this area through here was basically like hit or miss kind of fill-in stuff that was done. And you know, you can see on this side there's some pretty good stone here, and there's some on this side. I mean, like we were hitting areas like, okay, what's the worst area that needs to be hit? So that's kind of how the prioritization of the road through here went. So, but you know, you got areas that are better, areas that are worse, but the road is obviously much better than it was. We've had a tremendous amount of rain, so that's I knew that was going to be the test of the road. Through here is actually really good right now. This was another area, folks, that was a lot of problems before, and like I said, there's certain areas that we knew that needed to be hit. We're looking back there, so again, you got water. You can hear it. It comes right out of the hill, and so it gathers and it crosses over. So we may have to look at putting in some kind of pipe or something there so that the water can come down and flow underneath the driveway. So this section here is not terrible. We got a couple potholes here that need to be addressed. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not like it was, that is for sure. So anyway, the situation in the Philippines, you've had, like I said, Vietnam, and, when you're talking about $3 trillion worth of trade passes through the South China Sea, and China wants to control, like I said, 90% of the waters, and they're flexing their muscles now because their navy has gotten bigger, and they continue to build ships, so they're feeling their wild oats, if you will. And they want to be the power in the region. So, it's definitely these smaller countries can't defend against China. So if it wasn't for the United States, we wouldn't be, they would be in trouble. Now, obviously, I don't think we have anything going on with Vietnam, so as far as any kind of peace stuff goes. All right, so you can see right through here, there's gravel in through this area, but it is a little bit muddy through here. So my contention will be basically from about this spot here. We start here, just hitting the ruts, basically, and so where you're going to drive and lay more gravel in through this whole area as well. So again, another area where the water's collecting. Now, if you remember from last year, okay, in this area, it was wet from basically here all the way up through here. It was like a big, huge mud puddle. So it's definitely better. Definitely needs more attention. But again, this road is going to be a constant work in progress. And we knew that coming in. As far as that went, we knew that it was going to be something that was going to need to be worked on over time. But like even through this area here, we put some stone in through here. But this whole area, I mean, literally we could start from up there, take a truck and go, again, just in the tracks, and try to get it as far as we can with that to work on the road. So, that is, again, will be something that is going to be worked on. And we're going to go up around the corner here really quickly and kind of show you this last section. But anyway, again, there is areas that need to be addressed on here. But as far as the South China Sea goes, you have Vietnam, again, and the Philippines coming to a trade agreement to work together. I think it was a 5-year pact, something to that effect. And, like I said, China has been very aggressive in that area. And so there's a lot of issues going on there. All right, so we're going to hit this last area up here. Now, this whole area here, folks, really didn't do much of anything through here last year. So we need gravel all through this area. Now, when it's dry, this is pretty solid. It's not hard to drive on at all. And even right now, while I'm walking on it, it looks muddy, which it is a little bit, but it's pretty solid underneath. But I would like a whole bunch of gravel through here. Now, coming up here, that is a different story. So this whole area here needs to be addressed greatly again. Another area when the water's higher, like it is right now, it is just bypassing. And So we need to find the other end of the pipe, dig everything out, get things squared away, get things fixed. And somebody was, somebody was saying we should just put a whole new pipe in. Excuse me. I'm not sure if that's the answer or not, but we'll have to see, as far as that goes. But I'd like a load to start up from around the corner and come around down through here and lay stone heavy, very heavy, through this whole area. And I'm talking the whole road coverage through here, because this is definitely an area. So the water is going this way now, where it used to come out over here somewhere. So we got to find the other end of this pipe, clean this out, so that we can control how the water's coming through, and all that type of stuff. So that's kind of where we're at with all of that. So I'm going to jump off of here again as well. As you can see up around the corner here, we got to hit this whole area. So I'm thinking, at a guess, back here, probably at the very least 4 more truckloads of stone. One for this whole corner here, one for that corner back over there, and then a few spots through here. Like I said, even starting higher up the hill here and hitting through, and then just trying to take care of everything as we go. So anyway, I hope that kind of is a better update of what's happening with the road. It's not terrible. Definitely, like I said, it's going to be a work in progress. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we are going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day. I hope everybody's safe. Keep prepping, keep getting ready. With whatever time we have, folks, we need to be smart about what we're doing. All right? Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.